welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a short tour of the kids' play area here in the backyard, somewhere where they go and play when I bring them back here. They don't always stay there because they like to be out with us, but it's their own little area. And the one thing that I requested in their area when their dad was building it was some grass. Coming from Southern California, born and raised in Southern California, I moved up here to Vegas in 2011, and I just wanted grass. There's not many houses out here that have grass because of the heat, but that was one thing that I wanted, and I knew it was doable. So we got them some grass in their play area. Although some of it has died because of the triple digits, but most of it, or I should say a little bit of it, survived, and it is growing very good. So I'm going to take you and show you all their areas in the backyard. They have one in particular, but we put other things outside of their area for the time being. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing that is not in their play area that I took out of their play area is their water table. So the other day we were out playing back here, and I decided to add bubbles to the water, and they had lots of fun with that. So we just have this outside by the water hose for them to play with. Okay, and their second area is their pool. We had to bring their pool because this is, I think, 10 feet. I want to say it's 10 feet long, which if we would have put it in their play area, it would have taken up all the space pretty much. So we put it here under the gazebo. This is where we had a hot tub, but we sold it. So we are just waiting to find another one to purchase, which will go here, which then the pool will have to go somewhere else. So this is where they go swimming, and the pool is dirty. We're gonna probably take the air out because it's getting a little cooler here. Well, it's in the 90s here in Vegas, which is perfect swimming weather, but the water is like super freezing when we have it in there. And they don't really go in here as much because they play with the water table. So that's that. And then I have all my flowers right there, and then we have some fruit trees, but I'll do another video and show you all the fruit trees that we have. So let's take you and show you the kids area. Okay, so this is the kids area. It's not small, it's not super big. I think it's perfect for them. Their dad built their fence around it. When we moved in here, this was all blank slate, nothing here. So we brainstormed a lot of ideas and what we wanted for their play area, and so let's go inside. You want to go inside? Okay, let's open the gate. No, you don't want to go inside and play? Okay, so this area right here, we got this cute little picnic bench. It's kid size, very cute. We found it on OfferUp, and the lady was asking $6. $6 for that. So we had to go and pick that up. I'll probably stain it the red color that the fence is to match. But I just thought that was cute. They sit on it, they use it all the time. So that was a perfect $6 investment there. And then we just added this tree over here in the corner because where we originally had it, it was not doing good at all. And since we moved it here, like all these leaves, none of these leaves were really there when we had it at the other spot. And this is a California live oak. So we're bringing some of California into their play area. And then I did put mulch down. We did have grass throughout this whole thing, minus the sandbox, but it has since died. Okay, and then we decided to put a sandbox in. So their dad built this sandbox for them. They use it all the time. Toys in it all the time. So if you're building a kids play area, I highly recommend putting in a sandbox. It will get much use. And then sometime in the near future, on top of the sandbox, we are going, or their dad, I should say, is going to build them like a fort. So they go from the sandbox into their fort. So that'll be happening soon. And then let me stand over here. So this is their play area. Pretty nice. And then this is all the grass. All the grass I managed to save. So for the most part, it's doing fine. Just have to keep watering it. And then we planted an apple tree, another apple tree. We have 3 altogether, but I wanted a tree here, so we got them a little apple tree, which has taken off. And then they have this trampoline here, which they also get a lot of use out of, which is another great investment. So everything here minus the trees and the sandbox, everything we got on OfferUp, used secondhand. Some of those toys, a lady had a bulk of trucks, Tonka trucks, that she was selling for very cheap. So that's where a lot of their toys come from. So, and then the other good thing, so what we did is we opened up the fence right here so they could have a walkthrough if they wanted to go visit the chickens. Before, when we didn't have that, because we have that gate over there is locked and they can't open it. So what they started doing is climbing the fence, which we didn't want them to climb the fence, so we decided to just open up this part of their area. That way they could come and see the chickens. And then they could come. We have the baby chicks. They're about 2.5 months old over there that they could go and visit. And then let me come this way. And then we also have the big chickens over here that they could come and, you know, visit and stuff. So that is what their play area looks like. So very simple, not cluttered. I would love to get a play set for them, but I just think it would take up too much room. And a lot of play sets here are either wood, which are old and falling apart, or they're plastic, which the plastic does not do good here in Vegas with the heat. So that is pretty much the kids' area back there. They're jumping right now. I had to come and find some shade because the sun is like really bright right now. So hopefully we'll be adding some new things for them to play with. And with the baby just starting to walk, he is starting to play in the sandbox and play with his older brothers. So that's always good. So I am going to close out this video. I will do another tour of the rest of the backyard. all the fruit trees that we have. And I could show you the vegetable garden, but I started cleaning up the vegetable bins, or the vegetable beds, I would say, to get them ready for the winter time, and then to replant stuff in the early spring next year. So let me show you that real quick. Okay, so this is our little garden section. We have our tomatoes, and we have carrots, another plant of tomatoes. We have all our grapes right here, and then we did have onions here. We still have our I think those are bell peppers and peppers. And then over there, I just cleaned up all my pumpkins that I had. We have some watermelon still straggling along. I might pick those up and clean those out. And then we have our strawberries. So we're just going to clean up back here and then get it ready for the winter time and for our next planting season, which is I believe early spring, late winter, early spring. So with that, I am going to wrap up this video, and we'll see you guys later.